This is problem number 12. A pile of gravel is in the shape of a cone. Estimate the number of cubic yards of gravel that are contained in a pile 10 yards high and 14 yards in diameter. So the first thing we need to figure out is whether or not this problem is area, perimeter, or volume related. There's two big giveaways in this problem. The first one is asking for the result to be in cubic yards. Also, the second clue is that this shape is three-dimensional, so then it's going to be volume. If it's flat, if it's 2D, it's going to be area or perimeter, but since this is three-dimensional, this is going to be a volume problem. So now that we got the main part out of the way, we just have to figure out what formula to use and go by the rules of Aunt Sally. I picked this problem on purpose because there's a trap in here. When I look up the formula, I'm going to see volume is 1/3 times pi times radius squared times height. Don't worry, I'm going to write the formula down in a second. I just want to emphasize something. It's asking, the formula is asking for the radius and what's being given to me, the diameter. So then what this means is that it's 14 yards. If I was walking through it, it's going to be 14 yards to walk from here to the center to the other end in one trip. So then let's pull things together. Diameter is all the way through. It makes the letter D in case you're not too sure. So then if I only go halfway, it would have to be 7. That would be the radius. So diameter goes all the way through. Radius only halfway through. The formula is asking me, it's not even asking me, it's telling me that volume is 1/3 times pi times radius squared times height. This is where it becomes important. What was given to me was a diameter of 14. If I do this, the problem is already wrong. From this point on, everything else is a loss because this is not the diameter. This is not the radius. This is the diameter. So then I had to make sure that I write down the proper information. The formula says 3.14 times 1/3 times radius squared. The radius of the circle would have to be 7. Don't forget your exponent. How tall is it? 10 yards. Going by the rules of Aunt Sally, I need to take care of the exponent first. 7 times 7, 49. Let me transfer the information underneath so I don't forget. So this is what it's going to look like. Now that I have this, I need to do the work in the form of fractions because I have this 1/3 here. I'm just going to rewrite the problem right here, so I have more room to work. And we'll keep this moving. Okay. In order to turn these whole numbers into a fraction, I have to put them over 1. I can reduce, but I'll solve this problem the long way just so that it can be seen. I'm going to have to multiply my numerators all the way across. And when I do that, it's going to come out to 1,538.6. So I'm just moving it all the way across. When I multiply my denominators, it's going to come out to 3. So then if I have enough room, it'll look like this. The last step is to divide 1,500 divided into 3 pieces. When I do that, my total is going to come out to 512. And that's the bane of my existence. Things that keep breaking in my hand. approximately. Don't forget, since we're looking for volume, the units are going to be cubic. So then this would be about 512.866 cubic yards, or if you wanted to, cubic yards. It's the same thing.